Well, it's a dreary day, as you guys can tell, but there's been a lot of daytime movement, so I am going to head out and we're going to see if we can't get it done with the old stick and string. So we've got a couple baits that are hitting pretty good. So we're gonna go over there, see if we can't stick one. John's gonna film out of one of the box stands. Glenn's gonna head over to a different box and see if he can shoot one with his rifle. He's suppressed. The bow is quiet, so I don't think we're gonna booger anything up. And so hopefully we'll shoot while we have some daytime action, and then we'll get after tonight. So apparently this eclipse is happening here actually now, but you're not gonna be able to see it because, as you guys can tell, there's so much cloud cover. So anyways, we're gonna go over here and see if we can't get it done. And based off the moon, I guess, with it being a new moon and the eclipse, they didn't really go out last night. They've been kind of doing daytime stuff, which we see a lot in North Carolina too. Like new moon, full moon, we get a lot of daytime activity. So we're gonna take advantage of it, see if we can't get it done. But there's the man with the plan. So we'll see if we can't get it done. Is that right, Kill?
Oh yeah. Gotta make something happen. This weather's not cooperating. About to get dark on us in the middle of the day is what they say.
Look at that, yeah. Hey, wouldn't that be something? We done stick an eclipse piggy. We'll
It's
see.
a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, right. We'll see.
That's what they're saying.
We were walking up and I seen two bigger pigs go to this point. One came back out. Once we got here, they're not here. Now on the way back to the ranch, we had one more spot we wanted to take a look at, and this boar's kind of tucked in this corner. So we're going to see if he's still hanging out, because he was there while we were on the last stalk. We've been playing a game of peekaboo with this boar. He's at a feeder that's just around a corner, and it's not but 35 yards from the roadbed to the feeder. So I knew it was going to be pretty quick. As soon as we come around the corner, I should be ready to sling it. However, the wind was not right, so I knew I wasn't going to have much time at all, and sure enough, as soon as I pop around the corner, he's behind the feeder. No shot. Another breeze, and he checks out. Now I knew he might pop out in one of these holes down the tree line, as he's done before, so I'm trying to range a couple spots and try to figure out exactly where he may pop out of. And I started ranging. I said, I think that might be the hole. And it was. And all I had was my rangefinder in my hand. Drew back on him and he stepped right behind the feeder leg. I had him, son. Had him. And then he come down the edge and he came out in the field. And I should have been Drew back already, but he was at 50 exactly. And I was like, if he decides to come back in here, because he didn't know what we were. He didn't have us figured out. Hey, this morning's been on it, man. Shot at one, drew back at another one. Yeah. Dude, I was like, that hole right there? I was like, I'm just gonna drill him. I was like, yeah. And then he like, just stepped just behind the feeder leg. And I'm like, come on, man. And then he turned and he went sideways and he just sitting there. And then he just started going down the edge. then popped up out there at 50. Well, try it again.
Right on.